Good evening, everybody. Doing a little video on efficient ways for moving cows. So what we're trying to do with this setup is, this was the fence we used today to keep them from going further, and this will be the back fence for today. And these guys are already caught on to this whole game, so they're very excited. So let's move them into the new pasture and see how this goes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on, cows. So if you're trying to get more grazing days out of your pasture, one of the most important things you can do with these temporary fencing setups is to keep a back fence on so they can't get back and re-graze what they've already been over. So we have a 10-acre field here, and we're actually giving them about an acre a day, about 10 cows. So it's pretty light grazing, but it's really early in the year. And what we're doing is we're moving this back fence along with them so they're unable to graze anything that's already been grazed for a day. The reason this works so well is by the time you get to the end of this 10 acres, the original first acre that you grazed now has 10 days of rest on it. And this time of year, 30 days of rest is probably just right for full pasture recovery. So we could bring them back here in a month and start the whole process over again. Now we could have left them in here for a few more days and just did open grazing, but it would have been a whole lot less efficient. And it's also nowhere near as good for the soil. And if your cows are this excited, you're doing something right. It's always interesting to see what they go and eat first. This guy's thinking of eating me, I think. So we've got some orchard grass coming up, some timothy, a little bit of clover, though I suspect this field is a little bit acidic. So that's putting a damper on the clover a bit, but this rotational grazing, which focuses on building organic matter in the soil, is able to reverse the effects of acidification. So what's Mama eating? She's got the most nutrient demands of anyone. She's into the timothy. Hi. Happy cows. I'm noticing the cows are going right into the dandelions, which is interesting. Something that a lot of people actually try and get rid of on their farm or on their lawn. But it's actually fairly well known now that dandelions and the roots and their greens actually have quite a bit of nutrients in them. And they've been part of indigenous medicine for many years, and people are only just starting to rediscover the importance of dandelions. They contain a lot of minerals. They put down a long taproot, so they help build soil. No complaints from this guy. "100% solar powered, solar energy derived food."